What's up YouTube, it's the Kingkai Hero, and today we're going to be reacting to
Coryxkenshin Super Scary Sunday Episode 1. Before I start, don't forget to hit that like button
and that subscribe button for your boy Cory and Dashy.
Nice. Oh hey, what are you doing over there? Kind of early for the video, huh? It doesn't start for about, 3 more minutes. Wait.
Yeah, right, more like 3 more months.
Well,
just kidding, guys, just kidding. He can upload whenever he wants.
Idea, right?
But he's getting closer to 10 million.
Got the little Voltron.
Oh, Voltron, link up like Voltron.
I get it. I don't get it.
Here in Michigan, October's coming up, and I thought this would be a good time to implement a series where every Sunday we watch some scary videos. I was thinking something like Spooky Scary Sundays.
Yeah.
But that's a mouthful. It might.
This is the first episode of Spooky Scary Sundays, guys. A legend was born. A legendary
Gary! I was just looking for the sports channel, Gary.
A little too long. We know what you guys think in the description.
See, everybody messes up with words.
Now, huh? You earned this one. Down in the comments. Hashtag.
Damn. That was just unnecessary, but it's Coryxkenshin, so it kind of makes sense.
SSS, Spooky Scary Sunday.
That's Super Saiyan Samurai right there.
Where your boy got permission. Llama Arts herself, or himself, I don't know what you are.
What are you?
Gave us permission to react to their videos, so you don't gotta feel bad. I'm not stealing anything. I got permission.
Sorry, Cory. I'm using your content, but to make content, I always samurai slice that like button. I follow you on Instagram, Twitter.
Subscribe to Coryxkenshin and Samurai SS. Slice that like button or the Shogun will break your ankles, sucker. Up, down, up, down.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
Clean. I'm thinking every weekend, every Sunday, we could react to some scary
Every Sunday.
videos, some
Remember that,
horror
Cory.
animations, creepypastas,
Cory.
whatever y'all want to do. Well, that being said, I'm gonna get a snack for this. You might as well come with me, right? Now, this is the part where I just would move the camera, and then we would.
Y'all got your snacks? You got your Mountain Dew? You got your
Skittles.
Oh, delicious.
Eat downstairs, but no, y'all. I ain't cutting nothing out.
Don't cut it.
I just about to just walk with it. Sunday.
Yeah. It's not even Sunday.
It was some editing. It was rendering a video, actually.
I got Cory's house,
I was
though.
thinking, while
Super
you're here,
nice.
you could slice that like button for me. I really appreciate
You
it.
already did, Cory?
Some people don't understand how far that goes. And
It really does.
Samurai, we're trying to reach
I gotta like my own video
4
because nobody
million
really likes my
subscribers
stuff.
before end of the year. That'd be incredible. Probably not gonna happen, but I'm thinking some Pop-Tarts or some. You guys like juice boxes?
Look at that kitchen, though.
You guys drink those? Capri Sun?
Cory, gotta be so awkward. But it's funny, it works. I like it. Damn, look at all those sweetest fish.
I think I'll just take a water. All right,
the
guys,
water?
let's
Okay.
get this started. We got a couple more videos to react to. Got Momo in the back here.
Momo.
Don't even try today. If you want to do your freaking intro, you're gonna have to
Get it. Look at that editing, though. That editing.
How many more times do I gotta sit through that? Alright guys, so this first one is called Fishing Stories Animated. Now, Llama Arts, I'm a big fan. I'ma just say this. So there's no misunderstandings, nothing's getting misconstrued, alright? Your link's down in the description. Llama Arts said that they like my videos, so let's get it. Daryl's Pond. Oh, is that the name of the story? Okay,
Okay.
we'll rock with it.
There used to be a pond about half a mile away from my old house that I would commonly go fishing in. It was nicknamed Daryl's Pond. I still have no idea who Daryl was or why it was called that. but nobody owned it, so people would once in a blue moon go fishing there as well.
Okay.
It was usually me
All
by
right,
myself,
let's
though.
do this.
I had dug a
Kind of
pole
get
into the
scared,
ground
guys.
where I
I
would
kind of
tie
get scared a
noose
little
to
bit,
it
just a
from
little
small
bit.
kayak. I'd say it was about 3 in the afternoon when I rode out to the middle of the pond.
Let's do this.
Sweet spot for getting a decent catch. There was
Relaxing.
another person coming out from the trees.
The
Oh,
hell?
heck
I
no.
gave him
That dude just came out of
I'm not
nowhere.
gonna be pausing it today, but
Like,
is that John Scarespect?
Hey, what's up, guys?
exactly. That's what I was thinking too. I didn't know his name was John whatever, but I seen that video before.
Smile. He hopped into a
like
small
so
boat
random.
floating by the edge of the pond and began to row over to me.
For real?
As he got close enough where
Bruh.
to speak to him wouldn't come off as obnoxious.
He had no
I gave
fishing
him a
equipment or
friendly,
nothing.
Perfect day, isn't it? Yes, absolutely, he said.
So
I didn't
weird,
say
dude.
anything
So
after
creepy.
that, and I started to feel a bit awkward, as if I were obligated to keep some kind of conversation rolling now.
I hate that feeling.
Well, he ain't
So,
trying to catch no
you come
fish.
out
He's
here
trying to
throw
catch
some
you
lines? I asked.
and slice that throat.
No, I don't actually fish.
Samurai
What
slice
the
that
frick
throat.
are you doing out here?
Well, it's
I
never
know,
a bad
bro.
day to relax on the pond, I said. He continued to row closer to me until his boat
Bruh.
collided with mine, creating a big thud.
Are you serious?
Genuinely uncomfortable now.
Right there, dude.
Yo,
Just
look at his face.
peace.
Big
Instant
old
transmission
pond out
out of
here.
here. Just like that. It's so simple. Just instant transmission out of there, bro. You don't got nobody to deal with. You already know. Someone does
You
that
just
to me.
want to roll. It's like
Forget
when dudes
that.
go in the bathroom. It's like 50 stalls. You go to one
Exactly.
random one, you know, somewhere down the side. And then somebody come in and come to the stall right next to you.
Bro, that
Oh,
happened to
this
me.
room in here.
I didn't
Like
feel
at the
threatened,
movies.
just weirded out.
So weird.
Nah.
I was only
Get away
24
from
years
me.
old. This guy looked like he was late 40s or 50s. There was an awkward
He has that
silence.
sinister look on his
I
face.
tried to just act like I was focused on trying to make a catch. But
So
by now,
creepy.
that wasn't even on my
I'm
mind.
getting out the
Yeah,
guy was weird.
Nah, not out the boat.
I didn't know what he wanted, and I
Out
was
the-
uncomfortable
out the
being
country,
so close to
bro.
him. I felt
Out the
him looking
state.
at me, or at least in my direction, as I faced halfway to the opposite direction of him. I took a quick glance to my right. Yeah, he was staring
Look
at
at
me.
that. Bro, you gotta just use your peripherals. Your peripherals. Right
Hey,
there.
what
If
you
he's
doing
staring
out
at you, bro,
Catching
already
those
just get
fish.
out of there.
Decided to be ballsy and lock eye contact with him.
There you go.
After about
First
4
one to
seconds,
blink,
he looked away.
get samurai sliced.
Nah,
So, where
nah.
are you from? I asked him.
Why is he trying to talk to him?
Up there. He pointed behind himself in the direction of the woodsy hill leading past the dirt road. Oh, you live by Suffolk? I asked. No, I'm not, he said.
Where do you live?
What made you decide to come out here? I said. Why not? I continued to try and uncomfortably fill the
Get out
awkward
of there,
silences
dude.
that kept coming up.
Leave.
His responses were dry.
Fuck.
He didn't contribute anything to what was barely a conversation.
Trying to talk to your crush. Hey, how you doing, girl? Okay.
They're not
Hell
doing
no.
anything with
Get
half
out
a
of
smile
there.
on his face, looking either
I'm not
at
trying
me
to talk to
or in
nobody.
my
I'm trying
general
to get the
direction
heck out of
throughout.
there.
I was creeped out. My heart was racing at this point.
Leave.
Go as far as saying that I was nervous for my life. We were surrounded by trees in all directions in the middle of the pond.
Bro, where'd you
I
park
started
at?
to row a bit closer
Just
to
took your
land.
vehicle
Yeah,
over
in a
there
there.
you
very
go.
low-key kind of way, trying
Yay.
to play it off as
Okay.
me just trying to find a better spot to find some fish.
Don't
Nice.
follow me, dude.
I was horrified when I saw he was following me.
Man, just hit him over the head with
What a
that
great day,
fucking
huh?
thing.
I felt a shake in my
With that
voice.
paddle, bro. Fuck
I got
that.
close enough to the edge of the pond where I finally told the man, I think I'm gonna call it a day.
Yeah.
I turned to see his reaction. He was still staring at me, but his smile was gone now.
What do you want?
I can't let you leave, he said.
Oh, no.
He lifted his flannel to expose a handgun sticking out of his jeep. As soon as I could process what I was looking at, I dove out of the boat for land, ran the whole
yes.
half mile uphill through the woods back to my
Naruto
house,
run, bro.
unlocked
Naruto
every door
run.
and window as soon as I made
That's
it
the only
home.
way. That's the only way
I
to
pulled
run.
down
right
the
there.
blinds to the dining room window, leaving it open just a crack
crazy.
for peeking outside undetected. It started to get dark out, and I left every light in the house off, still peeking out to the front yard, making sure I wasn't followed.
Nah, I'm going
The
to a
time came
hotel.
when I finally decided I wasn't followed. I realize now, like you, that not calling the police immediately was a
Yeah, you
huge
should have
mistake.
called the police.
Oh.
I kept my bedroom windows open to let the room air out. My bedroom was on the second floor, so I wasn't worried about being watched through the window. About half an hour after shutting the light and falling under the covers, I heard the sound of leaves crunching from outside.
Oh, hell
He
no.
found your house?
I sat up to hear it more clearly. It was definitely something
So you don't go
walking
back
around
to your
out there.
house.
Normally, I would assume it was a deer or a
You
bear.
go to your enemy's
But
house
after
and
what
just chill in the
happened,
parking lot.
I would.
Then you leave.
Y'all know what time it is, right? Don't look at me confused.
What time is it?
Y'all know
I'm
what
confused.
time it is. My man is outside the window. It's only one thing I can do. It's only
That
one
shoddy?
thing I can do.
I already know this.
Hey, you want to be outside my window? That's cool.
Corey? Chill, Corey.
That's cool.
Corey.
I got something for you.
Get that shoddy with the body.
I got something for you. You want to be outside my window?
He literally loaded that.
About to get this
fake bullet.
buckshot, baby boy. Now what you trying to do? I'm telling you, y'all think I be playing over here? Let somebody.
You got 3 years of Call of Duty
Still in
experience.
paranoia mode.
I ain't missing.
I sat up as still as a statue. except
I
for
play
my shaking and
Fortnite.
fear,
I'm not missing them
waiting as
shots.
The sounds of the steps stopped. Hey, buddy, you up there? Are you trying to sleep?
Damn.
Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. I felt like 100 pounds just fell directly onto my chest.
Bro, go to the
It was
kitchen,
the
get that
same
knife.
voice. I knew it right away.
Call the cops.
I didn't make a sound. I crept out
Why
of
is
the
he
room
going
quietly
over there?
downstairs to the
What type of
kitchen
phone is that?
and grabbed the phone, practically crawling on my way out to avoid being seen through the open blinds. I
Where's your
called
cell
911
phone?
like I should have earlier in the temporary safety
You
of my
should've.
bedroom. I made sure to whisper into the phone as I was still hoping that he hadn't
should get
yet
out
heard
that
or
room.
spotted me. 20 minutes felt like an hour as I sat behind my bed, waiting for the police to arrive in constant fear that I would hear glass breaking
dude.
from downstairs, or a thud on the back door, or even just a
Get that
voice
guitar,
again from
I'm
down
saying.
below my window outside. The police did a thorough
As a
investigation
weapon.
of the property in nearby woods, turning up nothing. They
Dang.
suggested I stay with a friend or a family member for a few days.
You gotta
and So
move.
I did.
To the
gotta
Frank
move
West.
I never heard from or saw the man again. But I
Uh-huh.
still moved a month later. I couldn't deal with the constant fear and paranoia of being watched through my windows.
Thank you for
I feel
having
much
common
more
sense.
comfortable fishing out by the bay now.
Okay, where'd that
Did
come
he get
from?
killed by something else? Yo, that story was lit.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy. Creepy ass story. Gave me the chills.
Alright guys, so this next one is called Hitchhiking Horror Stories Animated. I am an avid non-supporter of hitchhiking.
Kind of getting creeped out, guys.
Hitchhiking.
I don't really watch these super scary Sundays in the dark.
3 months after I turned 16 in 2005,
It's
I
like
got
3
my
in the
first
morning
car,
right now,
a
recording
99
this.
Toyota Camry. On a warm Saturday night, when my friend
Whip it.
Alex invited me over to one of his friend's big parties, I knew I wouldn't be in a condition to drive the Camry home afterward. So
right.
we carpooled with Alex's girlfriend, Brianna. We lived in the countryside of Virginia.
Wait, what was that? Did y'all guys see that? What is that? What is that? I could feel something. Bruh.
I feel something there.
less big parties, meaning when there was a big party, it was a huge deal and everyone would go. We lived about 5 to 10 minutes away from this kid's house. I knew where he lived as I was acquainted with him, but not exactly friends. The whole ride
Not a
there, we
good
took
idea
the
to go.
same 2-lane highway type road
Exactly.
through the woods, and this kid's house was actually on this road further down. At certain points on this road, there were a few houses on either side, and then it would just go back to being a long, empty highway again.
Okay.
The house was tiny, like a lot of houses around the area, but the party was held outside anyways, since his closest neighbors were relatively far away, and noise wasn't an issue.
Look at that art,
Dope.
though. Look at that animation.
Yeah.
I'll skip most of the party up
The
until the
sky.
point that Brianna, who was supposed to be our designated driver, had to suddenly leave for a small family emergency. Alex
Okay.
said it was fine and that we'd find a ride home. Well, fast forward another few hours and another few drinks, and I could barely even walk straight. I checked my watch. It was like 2 a.m. I figured it was time to go.
Hey,
I started looking for Alex, but I couldn't find him anywhere. In fact, it seemed like everybody I knew had already left.
Oh no.
I could barely even think straight, but I was still furious at the fact that Alex could have actually left without me. I asked to use the party host's phone and dialed Alex's home number.
where's your cell
After 2
phone, bro?
tries, I gave up and then realized I shouldn't wake
You
his
already
family
know.
up. So,
Bro.
literally not knowing what else to do,
Corey, what's going on,
Kind
Corey?
of friend you go to a party with where he leave and forget about you. It's 2 a.m.
He probably left with the girl.
Narrator is
That's
toasted.
true.
He
It's
can't
2
drive
a.m.,
home.
dude.
He don't know nobody else at the party. If y'all ever go
That
to a
sucks.
party and you drunk and you
Call that
just can't
Uber.
get
Don't
a
even
ride
drive.
home, you don't got cash for an Uber, call me
Oh, shit.
before you hitchhike, all right?
Corey, help me. Help me.
Oh, you need my cell phone number? All right, it's 73.
73. Okay. If I need an insurance, yeah, I'll get you. I'll get you,
I
Corey.
dizzily stepped out onto the road and began walking back home. I knew this walk would take anywhere from half an hour to an hour in my condition.
Dang.
Maybe after 15 minutes of walking down the road, the slight shine of car headlights on the road was fading in from behind me. Jumping for joy inside, I lifted up my arm and stuck out my thumb.
Why?
As the car neared, it slowed
Bro.
down and came to a
You
stop.
the
never
middle
know
of the
who is
night?
pulling up.
The man driving the 98
lights, you're
Ford
trying to get run
Explorer
over.
rolled down the window and asked where you headed. I told him my house was just down the road and beyond a right turn, probably slurring my words.
Okay, this could go both ways. Number one, the driver might suspect this guy might be somewhat like of a dangerous person.
Bad touch! Bad touch! Stranger danger!
Because we're in the perspective of this guy right here. But you never know, the driver might be like, hey man, this guy's kind of dangerous, but I want to pick him up because I want to be a good person. So you never know.
Beyond comprehension.
I mean, we know that this guy's
He
good.
chuckled and told me
but
to hop in. I
could
thanked
work
him
both
and
ways.
joyously hopped into the truck. I was exhausted, and I remember
Uh-oh.
completely disregarding things the guy was asking
Looking
me
like
because I was
Clark
so
Kent
close
from
to just
Smallville when
canceling it. And that's what happened.
No.
Aw,
The memories of being in
he
that
messed
truck
up.
turned to a fog, as I'm sure I passed out.
Yeah, but he had like a suit and
Passed out
tie.
in his car?
Bro, you don't do that.
Gosh, this dude can take him anywhere.
The next thing I remember, I woke up still in the moving truck. The guy looked at me and laughed, but didn't say anything.
The
I
hell?
looked around.
What you
and
laughing
realized
at?
The road we
Yeah.
were on wasn't familiar. I nervously asked, where are we going? He then
We're
said, so what were you doing out this late anyway?
Answer my question.
As the man answered
Exactly.
my very straightforward
You just got one of this right there. Just one of these right there. Just hit him with one of those Bruce Lee moves and he's out cold.
question with another irrelevant question, the sobering reality of the situation hit me. You can let me out anywhere.
Bro, don't even ask.
man.
Just
The man
You
You
at
have
the
no
door
idea
with
where
a
you
firm
are.
No. I felt
Damn.
like throwing up as he said that.
do it
No,
on him.
I really
Maybe he
actually
might let
felt
you
like
out.
I was going to throw up.
Well,
I started
it.
to gag as I felt more and more nauseous by the second.
yeah.
The man took his eyes
Barf.
off the road to look at me, and that's when I thought of the perfect distraction.
Yes.
I turned in his direction as I continued to gag, and he started to kind of lean away and slow down the car.
He like, oh,
Like, bro, let me out of this car. I'm about to throw up on you. I just finished eating Chipotle, you know, a bowl and everything. I don't think they want none of this on
start
him.
freaking barfing. He's like, oh, dude next to him. I just start spazzing. My dude be like, oh, oh.
I just got this new suit, guy.
Thankfully, I
Get
drank
the
as
hell
much as
outta
I
here,
did
dude.
because I finally threw up and made a point of doing it
Oh.
all over the man's lap.
Yes.
Ooh.
The man yelled in frustration and stopped the car.
10 points.
And that's when I took it upon myself to run for my life into the
Finesse.
woods and duck behind a few bushes.
Yeah.
He hit him with the throw up
The man
finesse.
came following
Classic
into the woods
move,
with a flashlight,
classic.
and on 2 separate occasions, he shined the light straight over me without noticing. Eventually, I heard his footsteps walk even further into the woods past me. That was when I ran back to his truck, but unfortunately, he was smart enough to lock it.
Oh, freak.
By some miracle, I saw another car approaching in the distance, and I ran out into the middle of the street, waving my arms like a lunatic.
You get run over.
The car tried to avoid me, but I wouldn't let it.
That's true.
They were forced to stop, and I yelled at them to help me before they came back.
Boom.
Once I told them that I was kidnapped by the man who was driving that Ford Explorer, the driver agreed to give me a lift. Not to the police station or anything, but to my house.
Excuse me.
I made it back safely, where I couldn't thank the driver enough.
Thank you.
I immediately woke up my parents and told them. My dad wanted to know if I got his tag number. And then I felt like punching myself in the face.
Oh, I thought that was a same
I failed to get the simplest information from the guy that would have allowed me to actually properly report him.
Dang.
All I knew was that he drove a faded blue 99 Ford Explorer. I made sure to give Alex a piece of my mind, and part of me always held a grudge against him ever since, just for abandoning me at a party without telling me.
That's true.
I see you at school tomorrow. You getting creamed.
I'm getting folded like an omelet.
As you will.
I haven't seen him in 4 years now, however, and this was actually the first time I even thought about this incident for almost a year now.
Yeah.
As time goes on, even the worst of memories may start to fade. But after writing this to share with the internet, it's once again fresh in my mind.
Damn.
That music. Yo. Clap that up. Llama Arts and Mr. Nightmare, which I learned is the narrator, or the narrator. It's like a two-hit combo. Mr. Nightmare is dope at the freaking narration, and then Llama Arts just brings it to life.
Damn.
I want to do one more. All right, let's just do one more.
Look at those transitions.
I don't know how long Spooky Scary Sundays videos are going to be. This is just the first episode of the series, all right?
Oh, wow.
If y'all want a weekly, Spooky Scary Sunday,
Weekly.
like button down there. This last story is called Babysitting Stories Animated.
It was during a blizzard in Valley Stream. I was getting paid $250 to watch some couple's kid while they went away for the weekend.
Hey.
His name was Matthew.
Okay.
This took place on the first night, which was a Friday night. Matthew was already supposedly asleep while I was in the living room watching a movie.
What the hell?
I got a knock at the door.
I've seen that movie. Yeah.
And looked at the clock. It was close to
forgot what
midnight.
it's called, but
there was no way I was opening it.
I do recognize that movie.
Not even 10 seconds later.
Oh my God! Could
FBI, we got him. Unless, maybe.
you imagine it being
Yeah, that's what I was
like
thinking.
midnight,
It's like
and then somebody just at your freaking.
maybe he's the kidnapper. Maybe he's the kidnapped that kid, and that's probably like the FBI trying to get him back or something. Get the kid back. I don't know. Never know. Never know.
Front door, like.
Give me them cheeks. Give me them cheeks. Get that buckshot again. Yeah, put that.
10 seconds
Oh
later.
yeah. Damn.
I heard the sound of 2 or 3 men angrily banging on the door, telling me to open up. I felt like
many
my heart
doors
was
is
about
out
to
there?
stop. I took a peek through the blinds, and there was somebody standing right on the other side of the window.
Oh my God.
Guys, my eyes just lit up like this.
Like, what is going on?
I fell back in fear, and after managing to get back on my feet, I ran to the kitchen phone first thing to call the police. They said because of the weather, it could take a while for an officer to get here.
That's bull, dude.
I was told to take the child and hide somewhere until an officer arrived. They wanted to keep me on the line, but I wasn't thinking clearly.
Where's your phone at?
And hung
man?
up. However,
Wake
it
the
wasn't
kid up.
until I ran through the living room
Tell him what's going
that I
on.
realized the banging had stopped.
What?
I took a second peek through
He
the
could be
living
like,
room
"Hey,
window.
I know you're out there. I already called the cops. You have 10 seconds to get out of here, or I'm gonna come out there shooting." He could do that or something. Might as well. Try to scare him off or something like that.
Nobody was there now.
Oh my gosh, where are they?
What?
I heard the sound of glass shattering from a few rooms over. My knees started to feel weak as I realized they had just broken the
Go into
window
that kitchen,
and were
get
about
that
to
knife,
climb into
get
the
two of
house. I had to run to get Matthew. I couldn't
Gotta
just
wake
leave
him
without
up.
him. Of course, when I got upstairs, there was no time left to run back
Barricade
downstairs,
like the...
as I already heard footsteps and laughter coming from
Oh,
downstairs.
shoot.
Oh my
I
He's
covered
already in.
Matthew's mouth with my hands as I ran with him into his toy closet.
Okay.
A few minutes dragged on to what felt like half an hour as we sat there in
Watch
the
out
dark
for Freddy
closet.
Fazbear.
Matthew began to squeal as footsteps on the carpet reached
Yo,
the
motherfucker!
outside of his bedroom door.
Damn.
There was more than one person
Oh, shoot.
that came inside.
Get like 3 knives, bro.
There weren't many places
No.
to hide in this room.
Oh my gosh.
I was actually reflecting on my whole life. So
Damn.
sure I was gonna die.
Him in the toilet.
We heard the sound of a police siren outside, even from in the closet.
Okay.
And then I heard one of the men in the room mutter, "Aw, sh." I opened the door back up as I heard at least 3 pairs of footsteps hurriedly rushing down.
Yeah.
The police got there in
Nah.
about a hot 7 seconds.
Nah, bro.
That
That's
had been.
like the video time, but I don't think 7 seconds. Well, I don't know.
Detroit, Michigan. Good luck. We'll be there in about 45 minutes.
Stairs.
Damn.
They didn't get far, as the police later found their footprints in the backyard, leading to our shed. There were 5 men in total, and they were
5
all
men?
arrested.
Oh, dude.
Oh, this one is creepy. Why? His name is Maxie. I already know.
Maxie.
Guys, that's gonna
Pad?
do it for this week's Spooky Scary
Spooky
Sunday.
Scary Sunday. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Peace out, guys.